Sunday. I have a sample. It's Sample Sunday. This sample is an anCnoc Cutter, 46% alcohol by volume, non-chill filtered, not colored. And I don't know what this costs. I've never seen it. I don't usually shop for anCnoc. I think I had one experience with anCnoc several years ago, and it was just didn't do it for me. But you never know. Other expressions from the same distillery could be very different. This was generously donated to the channel, or should we say, it made its way here by way of the Donner Pass. Donner Pass Whisky sent me this sample, along with a bunch of others. A lot of them I'd never heard of before, and they all look good, all of which are non-chill filtered and not colored. So I think that might be a great big point for him, for Donner Pass. We're going to open this up. Okay, it wasn't too tight. It opened up quite easily. I have not had anything to eat yet this morning. And I think I might have had a few sips of water to drink. Here we are. It's about 30 mils, 25 mils, 25 mils, 30 mils. Yeah. I'm getting something interesting on the nose already, even though I haven't brought it up to my nose yet. This is, as far as I can tell, non-age statement. I don't know how old it is. I like how he used masking tape for his labels. Masking tape, who would have thought? And here I go around buying these fancy labels like this. He just uses masking tape. Efficient. Very efficient. Okay. Well, shooting action, leaving some drops, leaving a few trails of drops. I swear I wash these glasses much too well. There's nothing for the whiskey to stick onto. Oh, I'm getting a peat smoke. Now, anCnoc, is that Speyside? I think so. It's peated. It's making me think of a Talisker. Something between Talisker and Lechig. The peat is not overpowering on my nose so far. However, it masks any kind of fruity flavors or vanilla flavors, or should I say, it masks any notes of fruitiness and caramel. I'm getting some caramel starting to poke through though. Things like vanilla, all covered up by the peat smoke. Not a bad thing. Peat smoke can hide all kinds of things. This is growing on me as I'm getting past to the peat. I'm trying to pick up other notes. I'm getting a bit of a malty note now as I become more acclimatized to the peat smoke. The only trouble with samples is that they're so small that you can't really get to know them after a while. And I like to get to know my whiskey a little bit over time. I always make a video when I first open a bottle. And if it changes a lot, if I notice it changing as I'm getting to know it or it's getting oxidized a little bit, I may come back to it if it changes a lot from what was the neck pour. I might not be doing that very often in the next few months because I've got lots of whiskeys that I haven't opened yet. And of course, when I make a video of a bottle that I'm getting back to, I don't get to open a bottle. I guess that'll save me some time and money over time, but I like to try what I have. When I've got more than 30 bottles still sealed on my bar over there, out of 110 or so, that's still a lot of whiskey that's still in the bottle. It's still sealed. I like to have lots of whiskeys open, not to get them all to oxidize, but to have a choice. And a bottle typically doesn't last more than about a year here on my bar. If it lasts more than a year, chances are I didn't like it very much. Okay. The peat is fading. I'm acclimatizing to it. Now I'm getting some creosote, some tar. I'm not getting any citrus, which I usually associate with peated whiskey. But there's all kinds of levels of intensity of peat. I'd say this is about medium, when a Lafroig 10 would be a 10. Oily mouthfeel. Oily mouthfeel transitions to creosote, tar, not ashy at all. It has a long finish. The finish is just tingling on the edge of my tongue, like on the sides and towards the tip. And it's just tingling and tingling and tingling. Coats the mouth completely with this beautiful, oily, peated, nice. This is a nice whiskey. I don't know how old it is. It's probably quite young, being a non-age statement. But it's mature enough that I'm not getting any indication that it was a rush job. I also had some anCnoc up at Shelter Point with Leon Webb, and he wanted for me to try it. It was a, I think, 25-year-old, if I'm not mistaken. He gave me the box to put on the wall. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It was 125th anniversary, 16-year-old cask strength anCnoc. This goes down very nicely. That first sip was wonderful. Let's do another. Once again, viscous, oily mouthfeel, followed by not so much creosote on the second sip as there was on the first. I'm getting tar. I think my palate is more acclimatized to it now. Getting tar, and now there's a little bit of a grapefruit element coming in. So there is some citrus to this peat. It's just an unexpected citrus. It's not the same citrus as I usually get, which is lime and lemon. It's a fascinating dram. It's got just enough smoke to interest a peat head. It's a little bit salty, a little bit of white pepper, and that sharp, tingling, long finish. Nice. I would have liked to have a full bottle of this. Don't know where I can get it around here. Don't know what it will cost. But you know, as time goes on, I find myself making more purchases from Alberta just because they have more selection and getting the whiskey sent to me. Okay, there's a lot of postage to pay, but usually the price is lower than what you pay in British Columbia. So it comes out about even with pricing. And of course, you got the better selection. You don't have to go through the stores. You can just click on what you want right here. Anyways, thank you very much. I'm thanking our friend Donner Pass Whiskey, a true gentleman. Slanchova.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.